Hey guys, what's up? In this video I have a very important announcement to make, and it's going to be very interesting, and I'm going to take you through the journey what I've been doing now past few months, and what are my habits, my healthy habits, and what led to this date and what's happening right now. Alright, let's get it, boys. So healthy habits is one part that actually everybody need to work on, because that is going to bring you a step closer to your goal, whatever that might be. And it makes you think, like, all the habits that we have, like bad habits and good habits, it can work for you or against you. And now I just recently started to study Dutch very hard, Dutch language, because I've been here for 7 years, almost 7 years in the Netherlands, and I wanted to improve significantly my Dutch. So I started off with Duolingo, and I practiced Duolingo every day, and then I went off reading Dutch books, and it could have been just any books about, for example, running, because I started running last year, about special forces, about police, about law enforcement. And one of the books was, it's called Elementary Habits or Atomic Habits, the book. Very interesting books. And actually, it makes you realize, so I finished the book like in 2 days, but it made me realize a lot of things, like we all have bad habits and good habits. But most of the things we do automatically, and you don't even think about what you're doing, because you just do it like always. It's your routine, it's your habits. But once you realize that bad habits can work against you and good habits can work for you, so creating more healthy habits will create more healthy life for you. So I realized that, and one of the ideas, you write down on paper, on a piece of paper, what are all your habits. And then you can see, okay, that's a good habit, that's a bad habit, and so on. And then you can bring the bad habits into your conscious, and you can become aware of it, that okay, maybe I should change that and do something else. And that's where you can start. So I started with that last year, where I started to run. It was actually very interesting, because I never ran before, only last year. So I started with, for example, 5 kilometers, a few days, and then I stopped, and then I went on and off, until I ran my first 10 kilometers. It was so great. I was so exhausted, but it felt so great. Then I went on, and then I started to run every day. And then just all of a sudden, I just decided, okay, this week I'm going to run 100 kilometers. And then I ran 100 kilometers. So these decisions were not exactly always good, or based on some research, because according to research, you need to build up your mileage and run 10% more every week in order to avoid some injuries. And that's exactly the opposite what I did, and that's how I got injured. But anyways, I ran my first marathon, was alright, then second one, the third one, in a few weeks in between each other. And at that time is where the idea started, like 1 year ago or so, where I said, I'm going to run to my hometown, Czechia, in Ostrava, East Czech Republic, 1,200 kilometers, and let's go. So I decided for this challenge, and this challenge is going to be extremely hard. I got injured, so I couldn't run. First my left knee started to hurt like 5 months ago, and then my right knee started to hurt a few months later, and that's a sad story. So I became depressed, and because I couldn't practice what I practiced every day, I couldn't prepare accordingly to the challenge that I accepted, and so that's bad. Just recently I went for like a scan or to a sports doctor, and he told me this: yeah, there's nothing wrong with your knees, just your legs are like crooked and they are like shape of O, and there's a problem, so you can go on. So basically I couldn't run for 4 months. I was doing other exercises, other cardio, but not running because it was just hurting quite a lot, and I was not giving my knees obviously enough recovery time to heal. And the problem was what my doctor said, that the cartilage is just too worn off, and the cartilage in the knee recovers quite slowly, and because my legs are crooked, it puts more pressure on the cartilage, and that's where the problem is. So basically my knees are very healthy. He checked, he twisted like this and like this in all kind of directions to see where the pain kicks, and there was no pain. So the conclusion is my knee is healthy, my knees both are healthy. So I just don't get it, like where is the pain coming from, but that's alright. But even because of that fact, I decided I'm still going to do it, and I'm still going to run in Czechia, and that is going to be very soon. But now let's get to it. I want to show you what I've been doing, how I've been preparing this few months. I wasn't running because I couldn't, but I was preparing my mind and my body to be the strongest and to bring the chances higher that I will be able to accomplish what I wanted. Now, so like I said, it's very important to create good habits, and a good habit that works for you, because the bad habits are doing exactly the opposite. So for example, throughout our whole days, you can imagine, for example, we scroll through our phones, looking on Instagram, Facebook, and just scrolling and doing nothing, But if you can bring your focus to the maximum and laser focus on whatever goal you want to achieve, then this is what you want. So creating healthy habits will make you stronger, healthier, and you can get closer to your goals. So everything in life is choice, and even doing nothing is a choice. And most of the people is lazy, and that's a shame. So for example, I remember when I was living in Haarlem and I was working in Amsterdam, I could have chosen the easy way, and that is go with a train. And just go with the train to work and back. It will be very easy, almost no effort. But I have chosen to always go on a manual bicycle, 25 kilometers there and 25 kilometers back. And what it gave me afterwards was a lot of growth. I achieved greater fitness, I was feeling great, and it was just super nice. If I compare it to just sitting very comfortable in a train, you don't get nothing. It's also, you need to pay for it, obviously. It's quite expensive and it's not nice. Like when I was going on a bicycle, you get a fitness, you get health benefits, you are outside on the fresh air, you feel nice. So afterwards I was doing it every day, 5 times a week, 25 kilometers back and forth, so 50 kilometers in a day, 5 times a week, every week for many months. And then I realized, I'm feeling great. This is giving me great benefits, and I'm feeling like I'm almost like professional cyclist or something, even though it was a byproduct because I used the manual bicycle as a means of transportation. So that's kind of funny, but I enjoyed it. And so there was the first time where I created the idea that I can cycle to Czech Republic or something like that. And then I changed it, and now I started to run. So I decided I'm going to run to Czech Republic. It's going to be very hard or nearly impossible, and I don't care in which condition I'm gonna finish or in the middle. I'm going to combine it with walking, running and crawling or whatever, but on average I'm planning to do 55 kilometers a day, and that will make 21 days, and then I will achieve 1,200 kilometers. I wonder if it's going to be possible. I don't like to plan into too much details, so I like to do things like freestyle. Okay, For example, when I was living in Netherlands before, first few years, I needed to move 15 times, back and forth, back and forth. The first couple of times was like, oh, this is hard, I need to move again, find another home, another house. Then I was depressed. But each time it gives you something. And then when it happens next time, then I was like, okay, all right. So where are we moving? It gives you something. And that's the opportunity and the growth. So I like to do things like that. I don't like to plan too much. So I'm going to sleep every day in a small car. Luckily, I didn't find nobody else than my dad to help me out. And he suggested that he will go with me on this journey running to Czechia. So we are going to like kind of go together. All my supplies is going to be in the small car. We are going to sleep in a small car. Every day will be uncomfortable because I can't even stretch my legs to sleep properly. And I will have the stops in the car, like in between. I run 30 kilometers, then stop, get refill, supplies, get some food, and then continue again. So it's not gonna be uncomfortable, it's gonna be very uncomfortable. You can ask me, oh, why are you going to Czech Republic running if you can go with a train or with a plane? And my reply is, why not? Because doing the easiest thing is not always the one that gives you the biggest growth. And what I'm gonna discover over there, that's going to be very interesting. And I want to push my body to the maximum limit. And even if I can't run after the 4th day, doesn't matter, then I'm gonna walk. If I can't walk, I'm gonna crawl. And if I can't crawl, then I'm gonna wait one day and then I try again and I try again and I try again until I will reach this 1,200 kilometers. And I don't care in which condition. Don't try this at home because I've been injured now for 4 months. So don't try this at home. This is only for people who like to challenge themselves like me. But I'm doing it, and now the big ritual comes. I have a date and I'm going to do it on 23rd of March. And that's going to be pretty soon, in a couple of weeks, in 2.5 weeks. Guys, I'm starting the journey in the morning. And I like to do it. It kind of represents my life, you know. I came from Czech Republic when I was 19 and I moved to the Netherlands. I lived here, did many jobs, this and that. And now I am in a state where I'm almost gonna become Dutch, get Dutch citizenship. So it's like kinda, you know, going back in the history, going from the Netherlands to Czech Republic, walking, running there. It's going to be very interesting, very uncomfortable, very fun. And I want to record it and post it regularly on YouTube. So I think this is a great choice. And other people like vacation, lie on the beach and relax, and this is going to be my vacation, and this is what I'm gonna be doing every day. Uncomfortable and horrible conditions, and pushing my body. Just exercise, pure focus, laser focus, get ready. I feel the strongest that I've ever been in my life, as you will see now. And I think it will be hard, but it will be possible, and I will make it possible. So keep watching, guys, you know, because I'm on this journey and you are on this journey with me, and you will see, it's going to be very interesting. Hey guys, what's up? So welcome to my gym. So this over here, so this is my gym, and this is where I do my exercises and where I get in shape. And this is my current form right now, and I've been working very hard. And yeah, I just want to show you basically which exercises I do at my gym. And I never go to like normal gym how people do. This is all I do, and this is how I build my body. So it's fairly simple. So now let's get to the basics. So first I am I had my knee was injured, so I need to figure out how to fix it and how to improve it and how to get rid of the pain. So I'm gonna show you a couple exercises what I discovered. You can see them on the YouTube. It's knees over toes guys, and they do exercises like to help and prevent and improve your knee. So the first exercise they do that I'm doing now every single day is it's called tibial raises. So you are exercising this muscle connecting to here, and it helps with the stability. So you do 25 of these. You must go over the wall like that. You do 25, and after 20 you will feel the burn in this muscle over here. So I can already feel it, like it's getting harder. And if you go more with your feet to the wall, it's getting a little bit easier, but I can already feel the pump. And it's quite interesting. So this is number one exercise what I've been doing. And the second exercise that is very important is walking backwards every day for 10 minutes, just walking backwards. So I've been doing that. That's where I started. And then when my pain got a little bit better, then I continued with this one. This is a sled. This is 70 kilos. This is my own body weight. Actually, I'm currently like 85. And so pulling this backwards actually enables you to build the strength, because when you walk backwards, you use your quads and like these muscles, and you like strengthen your knee, and you like also kind of stretch it, the range of motion of the knee. So I'm gonna show you what I've been doing.
What's this one?
Okay. So I've been doing this exercise for basically now every day, and it helps me build the strength. Like I started with 50 kilos of the sled, and actually since you like the weight doesn't bear on you because you take it from the ground and you pull, and so you build the strength over here. And after I've been doing like for 30 minutes
No?
So after I've been busy like for it's enough if you do it for 10 minutes every day, walking backwards or just the sled, and with this one. So just this exercise using the sled, he says that like this is the key of getting better. So I can say from my own experience that I had a lot of pain in my first left knee and then right knee. So so now after let's say 2 months that I've been using this technique, so that's 2 exercises, and then there's it's called ATG's squat, split squat. So this is a split squat that so it's kind of split squat, and you help like to improve your stability, and like your knee is over the toe, and you improve your range of motion and like in your groin region as well. So it goes like that, and you need to touch with this part of your leg to your calf, and then you can start with something with some support to going gradually to totally on the ground, and you improve And here, since you are like that, you improve the blood flow in this region, which you normally don't get. So this helps you also to recover your knee according to needs over toes. And I've been using this technique. It's almost like stretch. It's actually stretch. And then you also put some power in it, so then it's interesting exercise with a stretch and with a full range of motion. So for building a strong core, I'm doing 3 basic exercises, and I just do those and nothing else for the core. So for the core, I'm doing basically 3 simple exercises for the core. So one of them is you keep your feet above the ground, and with keeping your feet above the ground, you exercise like this region, the lower part of the core. And this is my favorite exercise. I do usually like 50, then pause, and then I go for the upper part, the upper core, with this one. Now the third exercise for the core that I'm doing was for low part. The first one, the upper body of the core, upper core. And now basically lifting your feet up, and then you exercise actually the whole core. So you try to keep your feet straight as much as you can. I forgot. And this is the third one that I do. So now we are moving to the next part. So we had a lower body with the sled, with this, and then the core. And now I'm moving to the upper body. So for upper body, I'm using push-ups, pull-ups, chin-ups, and dips. Basically, that's what I do. And we had a lower body, core, and now we are going to the push-ups. So I started like this. And now we are going to count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This was one round. Then I'm going to do pull-ups, chin-ups, dips for a couple, and then repeat. So I'm going for the pull-ups. Now that's pull-ups, now chin-ups. Now going to dips. And it was one round, and then I repeat. So now I did upper body, and I go to again lower body. In between I'm doing the sled, then I'm doing the split squat, and then the core, and then the upper body. So the whole workout takes me maybe like 30 minutes, not even so much, and I do like maybe 1 hour a day, and that's it. And look, this is my physique right now, and I've been training now quite intensely, trying to build the strength, trying to build my power of my legs, and I think it's going good. So I think and I hope I'm ready for the journey to Ostrava. My knee pain got from very painful to not so much painful, so I can say that it's going good. I have 2 weeks, like I said, until I'm going to run to Czechia on 23rd of March, which is going to be soon, and I can't be more ready than now. It obviously sucks that I couldn't train because I was injured, but that's okay. I'm gonna continue anyways, and starting 23 of March. I'm gonna smash it, and let's go, guys. You can follow me on this journey. I hope you will like this video, and ciao, hey.